Hi team, let me just go over some of the stuff for this experiment. So the mass of the green one was measured in a previous video to be 0.2978 kgs. The mass of the yellow is essentially what we're trying to find out. The green one is fired this way and the yellow one has got a velocity, so VI green, and this has got a VI yellow, and so we can essentially work out what all these values are. So we've got a mass green and I've got a VI green, and then I'm going to have a VI yellow and a mass yellow, and the mass yellow is what I don't know. The initial speed of the yellow cart, and so we see it says green and yellow, so this is the yellow cart here, and so the yellow cart is the gradient of my graph, and so it's 0.2866 meters per second, and the velocity of my green cart, which is the blue line, it's initially stationary, and then at this point here begins to move upwards, and the gradient of that graph there of the blue line is 0.9034 meters per second. And so that's great, so that's all my initial, and then my final, you can see that these lines should be basically the same, and the gradient should be basically the same, 1324, 1336, and so I might just say 1.33 is an average. So velocity final green equals velocity final yellow, which is 0.133. They should be measuring the same angle, and if we played it, we probably would. Yeah, it's kind of weird that those speeds aren't the same. Maybe it's a calibration error inside the smart cards. 133 meters per second. And so from there, we want to work out what is this unknown. What is the mass of my yellow card? How do I do that? Well, it's like most momentum questions. We get all the data and we get, say, momentum before equals momentum after. So let's have a go at that. Okay, so PI is going to be M green V green initial plus mass yellow initial velocity yellow initial. And so do I know the mass of the green? 0.2978, and the velocity of the green 0.9034. That's the initial velocity of that one. The mass of the yellow, and we don't really have an initial mass because the mass isn't changing, but that's okay. Initial velocity of my yellow 0.2866. Were they both traveling in the same direction? No, they weren't. So you'll see that 0.2866 is a negative. So there should be a negative number there and a negative number there. And then I say, well, what's my final momentum? Well, it's going to be M green V green final plus M yellow VF yellow. So the mass of the green hasn't changed, 0.2978 times the velocity final, which you said was the same, 0.133. And then the mass of the yellow, which we don't know, times 0.133. And because we're saying momentum is conserved, we're saying that PI is going to equal PF. So if we chuck all these numbers into our calculator, 0.2978 times 0.9034, I get 0.2690, which is this first bit, plus minus 0.2866 my equals this next bit, which is 0.2978 times 0.133, 0.03961 plus 0.133 my. And then I could subtract this from both sides. So if I go .2690, take away 0.03, I get 0.2294 minus 0.2866 my. And then if I add that to both sides, I get 0.2294 to 0.133 plus 0.2866 equals 0.4196 my. If I want my all by itself, then I'm going to divide it by 0.4196. And I get 0.547 kgs, 547. That is amazing.